Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Bread in my hands is Binary #1. It's a tie into the Age of Revelation. It is written by Stephanie Phillips, art by Giada Belviso, color by Rachelle Rosenberg, and lettering by Travis Lanham. So Age of Revelation. So Revelation, who's the heir of Apocalypse, Doug Ramsey, like former New Mutant, former whole bunch of different things, is now Revelation. He's taken over half of the United States from basically the Mississippi to east. There's been a virus that's been unleashed on the human population. If you don't get turned into a mutant, you maybe die. There are some people that survive. They're all to the west and starving and all that. There's some mystery that's going on with all of this. To stop Revelation, Cyclops and Beast have been pulled into the future to try to lead some X-Men against Revelation. That's the general story of it. So there's a whole bunch of tie-ins, and what's interesting is, like, the tie-ins all kind of, like, take place in the world. They dance around some stuff a little bit. They maybe show off a little bit of the world, but they all kind of feel like they're their own silo thing. Binary is, I think, a somewhat good example of that so far. So Binary is now in charge, now holds the Phoenix Force. Carol Danvers, who was Ms. Marvel, who was Warbird, was Binary, now is back as Binary because Jean Grey has given her the Phoenix Force. She has gone to a place in Massachusetts. She is, I think it's Belvoir, Massachusetts. She's protecting the town and the area with her powers to try to protect them from the virus that's coming, that could come in and, like, kill them all. It's been many years since this has happened. They're getting a little irritated at this juncture and that the fact this is going on. And getting angrier and angrier. So Binary's trying to figure out, like, what to do. Basically, like, does she say screw it and just let these people, like, die? Or, like, those who survive, survive, and those who die. And, of course, there's outside forces trying to push in, causing problems. And she's also seeing it as, like, every day that I'm in this town, I'm not out there helping people. It's an interesting story. I think it's a really interesting story because there's a lot of echoes during the couple years of COVID being, like, really hot and heavy. A lot of very, like, shut down people who wanted to go to their, Applebee's and whatever and kill grandma because they're missing their $5 chicken wings. That's the vibe I got off of this. Like, it's interesting in the fact that it really does feel like an echo, or at least commentary, about the stupidity that still goes today. The people who are anti-vax, the people who are, like, want to deny reality and endanger everyone else because somehow it infringes upon their freedom, but they're completely free to do whatever the hell they want anyways, and it's all just a myth in their small adult brains. So it's intriguing like that. There's something to it. It's not an issue that necessarily, like, completely blew me away, but I think it's good. I actually, out of all the stuff I've read for Age of Revelation so far, like, this is the one that's standing out because I think it does partially what I think X-Men does really well, in that it does talk about things that are going on in the world, but entertain at the same time. Like, there is a little commentary about society. There's a little bit of, like, winks and nods about stuff going on, and I think when X-Men tackles that a decent amount, it can be firing on all cylinders. So this time so far, like, echoes that the most out of everything out of this event. And it's interesting. Like, it's this character who has a power of a god who just also seems to be, like, limited in a lot of ways. Like, she could go out and change the world and fix everything and make it great, but she's right now so focused on this small population that she can't do that. And I think it's kind of intriguing. It's the focusing on a small group to benefit them while, like, basically screwing the masses in a lot of ways. Things that are going on today. So really interesting story. I think an interesting concept. I like the art. There's some really cool scenes in this. I think the art is really solid. There is some panels that I think are absolutely fantastic, or pages that are absolutely fantastic. Overall, like, it's good. There's a lot of stuff that's intriguing. There's some interesting stuff in the direction that's going to kind of, like, what it teases. I like it. Like, out of all of them so far that I've read, like, this one has got me the most excited and most intrigued to see where it all goes. So you can go get this. It's out in shops. We got a link beneath our video per new zip code to tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so you get a small percentage. By doing that, you help support our site. So thank you for that. If you are into comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. And of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.